questions that I get a lot is, can I build more than one dwelling on a property if there's like 10 acres or plus? Because of course, when there's 10 acres or 20 acres or 30 acres, it looks like, wow, this is a ton of land. Why can't I build more than one home? Well, actually, in Oregon, most of those properties, if they're 20 acres or more, are zoned like either woodlot resource or agriculture or something like that. And those particular zonings, you can literally only build one dwelling on. You can usually build like a barn or something also, but that has restrictions as to where it needs to be placed and how big and things like that. The same is true for properties that are like 5 acres or 2.5 acres. Normally, you can only build one dwelling on those because they're zoned like one dwelling for like 2.5 acres, one dwelling for 5 acres. However, with some of those properties that are zoned, the RR5 and the RR 2.5 or under, there is a good possibility that you can add what we call an additional dwelling unit. These actually do have restrictions, though, as to size and where they can be placed, but in many cases, it can be allowed. It varies, though, from county to county and city to city. So what I always tell people is check with the county or the city that the property is in to make sure that before you make any decision to buy, of course. So any more questions, you can always give me a call.